Lesson: Communicating ethical and compliance concerns. Communicating ethical and compliance concerns effectively within an organization is critical for maintaining integrity and ensuring adherence to regulatory and ethical standards. A structured approach to reporting and communicating audit findings related to compliance and ethics can significantly enhance organizational transparency and accountability. Professionals tasked with this responsibility must possess a robust understanding of the various tools, frameworks, and strategies that enable them to address concerns effectively and foster a culture of ethics and compliance. One of the foundational frameworks for communicating ethical and compliance concerns is the Ethics and Compliance Reporting Framework. This framework provides a structured approach that helps organizations identify, evaluate, and communicate potential ethical and compliance issues. It emphasizes the importance of having clear policies and procedures for reporting concerns, ensuring that all employees are aware of their roles in maintaining compliance. By establishing a clear line of communication, organizations can ensure that issues are raised and addressed promptly, reducing the risk of non-compliance and unethical behavior. Embedding a culture of transparency and openness is paramount. One practical tool to facilitate this is the use of anonymous reporting systems, such as hotlines or digital platforms, which allow employees to report concerns without fear of retaliation. According to a survey by the Ethics and Compliance Initiative, organizations with strong ethical cultures have 40% fewer instances of misconduct. This statistic underscores the importance of creating an environment where employees feel safe and encouraged to speak up. Implementing such systems not only increases the likelihood of identifying issues early, but also demonstrates the organization's commitment to ethical practices. Another critical aspect of communicating ethical and compliance concerns is the role of training and education. Training programs should be designed to educate employees about the importance of compliance and ethics, as well as how to recognize and report concerns. The use of practical case studies during training sessions can enhance understanding by providing real-world examples of how ethical and compliance issues can manifest and be addressed. For instance, the Volkswagen emissions scandal serves as a powerful case study illustrating the consequences of compliance failures and the importance of internal whistleblowing mechanisms. In addition to training, regular audits and assessments are essential tools for identifying and communicating compliance concerns. The use of compliance audit checklists can streamline the process of evaluating an organization's adherence to ethical standards and regulatory requirements. These checklists should cover a range of areas, including financial reporting, data protection, and workplace safety, ensuring a comprehensive approach to compliance. By systematically assessing potential areas of risk, organizations can proactively address issues before they escalate. Effective communication of ethical and compliance concerns also requires a strong understanding of the regulatory environment in which the organization operates. Professionals must stay informed about relevant laws and regulations to ensure that their reporting practices are aligned with legal requirements. The use of regulatory compliance software can aid in monitoring changes in the legal landscape and updating compliance policies accordingly. Such tools provide real-time alerts and updates, ensuring that organizations remain compliant with evolving standards. A step-by-step approach to communicating audit findings involves several key phases. Initially, auditors must gather and analyze data to identify potential compliance issues. This process includes reviewing documentation, conducting interviews, and utilizing data analytics to detect patterns of non-compliance. Once issues have been identified, the next step is to evaluate their severity and potential impact on the organization. This evaluation should be guided by a risk assessment framework, which helps prioritize issues based on their likelihood and potential consequences. After evaluating the issues, auditors must prepare a comprehensive report that clearly communicates the findings to stakeholders. The report should include a detailed analysis of the identified concerns, supported by evidence and data. Visual aids such as charts and graphs can enhance understanding by presenting complex information in an accessible format. Additionally, the report should provide actionable recommendations for addressing the identified issues, outlining specific steps that the organization can take to mitigate risks and improve compliance. Effective communication of audit findings requires consideration of the audience. Tailoring the message to different stakeholders is crucial, as executives, board members, and employees may have varying levels of expertise and interest in compliance matters. For instance, executives may be more interested in the strategic implications of compliance issues, while employees may need practical guidance on how to improve adherence to policies. By customizing the communication approach, auditors can ensure that their findings resonate with the intended audience and drive meaningful action. Engagement with stakeholders is a critical component of this process. Regular meetings and presentations can facilitate open dialogue and ensure that stakeholders are informed and involved in addressing compliance issues. Encouraging feedback and discussion can lead to a more collaborative approach to problem solving, fostering a sense of shared responsibility for maintaining ethical standards. The importance of leadership in communicating ethical and compliance concerns cannot be overstated. Leaders play a pivotal role in setting the tone for organizational culture and modeling ethical behavior. By demonstrating a commitment to ethics and compliance, leaders can inspire employees to follow suit. According to a study by the Harvard Business Review, organizations with ethical leaders are more likely to have employees who report misconduct. This highlights the influence that leadership can have on the effectiveness of communication strategies related to ethics and compliance. In conclusion, communicating ethical and compliance concerns requires a multifaceted approach that combines practical tools, frameworks, and strategies. By leveraging the ethics and compliance reporting framework, implementing anonymous reporting systems, and conducting regular training and audits, organizations can create an environment that supports transparency and accountability. Staying informed about regulatory changes and tailoring communication to different stakeholders further enhances the effectiveness of these efforts. Ultimately, the commitment of leadership and the active engagement of all employees are essential to fostering a culture of ethics and compliance, ensuring that ethical and compliance concerns are addressed promptly and effectively.